There's a change coming up, and it's for Manchester United. So the referee blows, and it's off and running for the second half of the Champions Cup semi-final.
Well, we're getting to the point now where nobody can afford to make a mistake.
What do you think about Ibrahimovic in the first half, Alan?
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Haris Seferovic. That's cut out. Shooting from distance. And it's very close to scoring, to be honest. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture for Manchester United, and they'll be facing Everton away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Great try from distance. It's going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. He's kept it out. Referee has pointed for a corner. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
Well, that's the sort of corner that frustrates the coaches, because they obviously had plans. The delivery wasn't good enough. Well, that was the hat-trick chance.
Oh, not many times in a season you do get an opportunity to get the match ball, but that was certainly one of them.
Toprak. Excellent interception. It's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
That's a poor touch. A good try, but a simple save. And here's the shot. Dele Alli scores here, and like most things he does, he's got an air of grace about it. They are playing well. Their superiority increased really with this goal.
Well, you can only see more goals coming their way, the way they're playing.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Poor one on aggregate, that's the overall position. That's a good spot by the defender. Look at this, I know he fancies himself. Oh, this could cost him. He went in well. Back it goes to David De Gea. Oh, the keeper, what's he done? Chris Smalling. Gea. Just a quick check on the clock. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. And that's a real error by the keeper. I think the two teams were going to play on here, but the referee has stopped it for this injury. And the substitution is going to happen now for the injured player.
And it looks as if it's like for like. Shouldn't change the system too much.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. This is going to be a throw. Toprak. (3-0) now, almost over, and this should have a good impact on the next game, Alan.
Well, Manchester United go up against Everton.
Now the shot! Oh, he's hit it too high. Crisp defending there. John Stones. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
Can go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Final whistle and Manchester United have won. Well, that's the end of this drawn-out semi-final over the two legs, and they are through. They've made it to the final on aggregate.
Well, they can start celebrating now. They've put in an awful amount of effort over those two legs, and I think they deserve it.
Well, Alan Smith, what about Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his contribution to this match?
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Space for the shot!